lectures? Or maybe we can go drink some Immortal's Delight.
Can you believe it? Let's go. I'll give you a tour.
Looks like a lot of other visitors have also come to catch a glimpse of the Sky Splitter.
What's up, Mr. Jiaoqiu?
No, it's nothing.
Do you see that airship in the distance? That's the Sky Splitter. The vent...
It doesn't look all that impressive from this distance.
The Sky Splitter is actually a decommissioned Luofu military vessel. Peep tomorrow, when the bell rings and the ceremonial cannons roar, I'll be there representing since I was a kid. I've been training in swordplay and the art of war under the general. Every day, I'd swing my sword 10,000 times, and then thrust it 10,000 times. I understand that I'm not like other kids. I never envied the toys and freedom they all had. Even in the thick of battle, each day, I could feel myself getting stronger and stronger, and I racked up countless... But then, I faced a really tough opponent. And just one slash shattered my confidence into a... After that, I had to pick up the pieces and try to put myself back together. But no matter how hard I tried, I often ask myself, why do I wield my sword? While the general could teach me the art of swordplay, but after talking with as a member of the Cloud Knights, but when I wield... That's why
Oh, Yanqing. So young, yet so grown up. By the way...
Age doesn't really matter.
I get it. Looks like all...
It's not polite to ask a girl her age.
I'm not asking your age. I'm asking if you have a dream like Yanqing has.
You don't talk like a cook. You sound more like a TV host or something.
Need I repeat myself again? I'm a healer.
Well, I don't have a dream like Yanqing does. The only reason I'm participating in the Ringmaster's Challenge is because I made a promise to my grandfather that I'd win the precious sword he's contributed to the war team.
Sounds like that mind of yours is just filled with swords.
I bet you've got nothing better on your mind. My father was a craftsman on the Xianzhou Juming. Since I was a kid, it's been clear to me that not everyone deserves to have a weapon in their hands. So, whenever I come across someone unworthy of a sword...
Hey, what do you mean by an unworthy?
I see. Well, it's better to have a reason for wielding a sword than to be lost and confused. I've saved...
What happened, Mr.
Oh, nothing. I was judging from my professional perspective as a healer. Both of you possess remarkable vitality. Your energy... Well, we've seen the Sky Splitter and toured the Stargazer Navalia.
What? You're leaving already? But you haven't asked me...
It's getting late, Miss March. Unlike you lot, I'm a grown-up bound by responsibility. By the way, Yanqing, is it normal to have so many people...
Actually, this is a restricted area.
I understand. Well, I'll...
Seriously? I just spent so much time thinking about my dream that he didn't even ask me. Now that we're done with our tour of the Sky Splitter, shall we continue with our training?
Why don't we take a day off?
What? You want to secretly practice swordplay by yourself? Dream on.
You know cramming before a fight never works out. For some reason, seeing the Sky Splitter has boosted my confidence. So, I've decided to conserve my strength for tomorrow. All right. I'll take you out of the Stargazer, Navalia.
Just shut up, Red Fang! This is not a beast ship. I need some time to take care of things. You willingly donned the skin of a lowly beast to join this mission, dedicating yourself to our glorious cause. And now you're telling me you can't handle it? Do you realize how many ships we need? I'm doing my best, all right? It takes time to figure all this out. When the guns go off tomorrow, all eyes will be on it. That'll be our only chance. How's that? Who's there?
Who are you guys?
An impromptu inspection. Why are there outsiders loitering in Stargazer Navalia? And a bunch of kids at that.
Hey, kids, didn't your parents ever tell you to stay away from the Stargazer Navalia? I know it's an automated facility, but it doesn't mean you can just break in and do what you want.
First of all, I'm an adult. Second, I didn't just break in.
Yeah, we flew here on a starskiff. Like, whoosh!
Well, I'm not trying to tell you off, but this place...
Big sis! Let's go!
Ever hunt planes? Yeah, sure. The big sis will take...
Shubha! You should have let me.
Shh, the overhaul is done, and everything looks good. We should leave.
Could you repeat what you just said?
What did I say?
Big sis, let's go. I want to play an Everhole.
Come on. Can't you read the room?
Yeah, anyone could see that. That pink-haired box tried to say something. I'm pretty sure he sensed something fishy. Since he's not familiar with this place, he just dropped us a hint.
I knew that from the beginning.
They said they were doing an over...
And it's suspicious how they suddenly finished their overhaul.
A Cloud Knight, a member from the Skyfaring Commission, and a craftsman. They're from various departments, and the reason for the overhaul seems legit. I have a feeling that if we secretly tail them, follow my lead, and be careful not to blow our cover.
We did it! Never mind who they are. Let's
We should have just killed those little brats won't take up much space.
Cut the theatrics, Grulock.
So where are we heading next?
To check the freight skiffs, weapons, supplies. We've got to...
So, are they...
I have no clue. But they seem to be moving those crates.
Let me see. We did it! This is what they mean by no. So
I can just hang in there.
Let's just put the cargo here for now, all right? Lord Moktok said that as soon as we're done, we're to board the freight skiff and...
Don't worry, I've changed the shipping...
Is it just me? I keep...
Don't be so paranoid.
Looks like they're planning to escape on the... They keep talking about their plans, but where do they...
They're definitely up to something.
Tread softly. Breathe quietly. And make sure to keep an eye on them. Hide out of sight as soon as there's... Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! Watch out! You're on high alert!
Don't be so paranoid. We're running too hard.
They're leaving. We should... Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! Watch out! You're on high alert! Did he spot us? Quickly, hide! What are they up to? They're all wearing official uniforms.
Never mind who they are. Let's just...
Look at this. A freight star skiff with enough room to fit at least 20 of my men. Once we're past the checkpoint, there will be beast ships waiting for us. Lord Moktok is ready.
What did he just say? Beast ships?
Who's there?
It's those brats! I told you to get rid of them, but you didn't listen, you idiot! Wipe them all out!
Force?
Azusa! Die, roast beast! Nothing.
Emerge and awaken!
My friends? Indulge yourselves!
How is this possible?
They're not Foxians at all. They revealed their true form. They're Borisin, just like the bandits I defeated on the IPC ship.
Wait, that...
Well, how did the Borisin manage to infiltrate the
It's not just a simple disguise of wearing our clothing and shaving their whiskers. They're somehow able to alter their appearance to be indistinguishable from Foxians. They even have official IDs for the Skyfaring Commission, the Artisanship Commission, and even the Cloud Knights? Let me check this fake Cloud Knight's tag. Maybe it'll give us some clues. Lujun, an officer of the Patrol Defense Squad? Wait!
What's the matter?
I encountered a patrol officer named Lujun before. It was a few weeks ago, when we were transporting the Borisin prisoners. They can forge official identities and move around the Xianzhou without raising suspicion. Oh no, this is bad.
Even worse. If you find one cockroach on the Express, it usually means...
There are more Borisin hiding on the Xianzhou. I bet their plan is much bigger than just stealing information. We've got to report this to the Seat of Divine Foresight.
I am glad to finally meet you in person, guests from the Astral Express. I'm Fei Xiao, the General of the Xianzhou Yaoqing.
Let me introduce our guest to you. The one dressed in green.
He's the reincarnation of Imbibitor Lune, and the person behind him is the newest member of the crew. I've heard a lot about you. Outside the reports from the Luofu, the Skyfaring Commission of the Yaoqing has also gathered plenty of information about both of you. I've been eager to meet you face to face for reasons that I'm sure General Jing Yuan has explained, right? That's right. But don't worry, this isn't a trial. I just want to have a chat with you and get a better understanding of the facts. According to General Jing Yuan's report, the Ruin Legion is to blame for the Ambrosial Arbor crisis, and all Arbiter Generals should pay attention to the Ruin Author's movements. Over the years, the Destruction's minions have wreaked havoc on countless worlds, and the Alliance has been keeping an eye on them. But no one expected them to join hands with the remnants of the Abundance. The damage caused by the Ambrosial Arbor crisis was far less severe than expected, which is good news for us. However, it was quite different from the Ruin Legion's usual style of destroying life wherever they go. While I trust the bravery of the Divine Foresight and the Nameless, I'm curious about some details missing from the report. Let me be clear, the questions I'll ask might not reflect my actual thoughts. So,
Please go ahead, General. But keep in mind, we can only answer based on what we know. And perhaps you all...
you have a clever tongue.
The Merlin's claw is quite articulate. Right now, her intentions are unknown, and Jing Yuan wants us to be honest. Maybe I'll just stick to the facts.
Let's cut to the chase. Before the crisis struck, the Astral Express was guided here by a Stellaron hunter, a wanted felon, in an attempt to... However, everyone in the cosmos knows of the Stellaron hunter's reputation. So, why did you place so much trust in them?
Apart from the Luofu, there are many other worlds suffering from Stellaron corrosion. For example, Eurillo 6, the world that the Express stopped at before reaching the Luofu, was one of them.
To the Express, Stellarons act as roadblocks on the Silver Rail and pose risks to the warping process. And that's why dealing with Stellaron issues is part of the duty of the Nameless.
Ah, I've heard about those problems caused by Stellarons. The Express connects various worlds, so it makes sense for you to take care of it. Let's move on to the next question. The report suggests that Don Shu, the master of the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, but here's the thing. Don Shu was just a chief alchemist. Even if she colluded with our enemies and summoned the Stellaron, according to the report, Lord Ravager Fantilia, she disguised herself as an ambassador of the Skyfaring Commission and
I was there, fighting Fantilia alongside General Jing Yuan, but she absorbed the power of the Ambrosial Arbor and gained an almost indestructible...
So, a pawn of the destruction wanted a flesh and blood bond. Oh. It seems that your answers, generals. I am finished.
So, what do you think, General?
The two Nameless have been honest in their answers. However, the three questions I posed first, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus grew uninterrupted. Second, You believed in the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy and entrusted outsiders to solve the crisis. Third, you insist on holding the war dance right after the Ambrosial Arbor crisis.
Merlin's Claw.
From the moment I walked in, I made it clear that the questions I'd ask.
The disciples of Sanctus Medicus were deeply rooted. As for the Stellaron Hunter's prophecy, I didn't believe all of it. And as for the war dance, do you think I'm unaware of the risks? However, risks can all...
But, unfortunately, ever since the
So what are your thoughts?
As a fellow Arbiter General, I think all these rumors are meaningless drivel. Just as what happened on...
You mean...
The scouts of the Verdant Knights have sent back reports that Borison are making...
An entity?
According to the report, this entity isn't actually a Borison. It's a woman claiming to be the... That's right. You're lucky that I'm the one who came this time. If it were the Patine, I've always had faith in my instincts. So, I don't doubt your good intentions. But
What's in this plan?
General Jing Yuan, you already know what has to be done. But since you don't want to be the bad guy, I'll take care of it for you. And for that, I'll have to ask the two name. No, I'm not imprisoning you. While you're there, I'll ask a judge in the 10 Lords Committee.
I'm okay with that.
Your willingness to help is...
Oh, there's one more thing. This testimony is for...
So,
Exactly. Hule is locked up in the Law Fu's shackling prison.
it makes sense to have the Foxy.
And as for Hule, I'll send my lieutenant... Do you actually believe...
Yes, I do.
While words can be deceiving, I trust my intuition. You're definitely I hope you'll walk alongside.
Well, I'm glad.
I'm really sorry. I'll call for a messenger.
As you wish, General.
As General Jing Yuan requested, everything is prepared for your arrival, and I am here to receive you. The judges at the Interrogation Division also know your purpose in coming.
The shackling prison.
Danhong.
Don't worry about me.
If you're ready, I'll open the gate for you. This is one of many entrances used for temporary.
What are you looking at?
The shackling prison on the Lafu? is completely different from the one on the Yaoqing.
Whether it's in the clouds or underwater.
Still thinking about your old jailbreak tricks, huh? Forget it. You're free.
You'll see me again in just a few days.
Taking Hule back to the Yaoqing mean.
Guests, my name is Shui Yi, and I'm here on orders from the Incarceration Division of the Ten Lord.
We're Jiao Cho and Moza. General Fei Xiao sent us to We're here to inspect the conditions of his imprisonment and make preparations for the handover and transportation. I assume you've been briefed, Your Honor.
Your visit request has been approved. I'll be your guide for this trip. Prisoner Hule, the warhead and brood lord of the Borisin Abomination. Due to his heinous acts, he has been imprisoned in the depths.
No need to repeat his crimes and sentence, Your Honor.
When it comes to visiting criminals, there are rules and I know you've heard legends about Hule since you were children. It has been centuries since Jing Liu, the former sword champion of the Luofu, captured Hule. The Forest of Swords, forged by the Punishment Division, is a The complex rules are there, because
I apologize for any offense.
I've given you the instructions regarding Hule's visitation. Please make sure. And please, take this pellet before.
No, I'm not taking random.
Then you won't be allowed to visit Hule.
Just swallow it already. Hule is thousands of years ago. We Foxians were enslaved by. I knew you were a reasonable person. Your Honor.
What is it?
No. Never.
Here we are. Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please wait a minute.
Is that all?
Her Honor hasn't arrived yet. Please.
This place. Sorry. I was just... Thank you. It's all my fault that you were involved in this shit. I wish I could show you the reals. The 6 charioteers might have more power over the rest of this Xianzhou ship. The judges will use a complicated interrogation device called the Car. Therefore, the judgment made here will be sufficient to convince the other administrators of the Xianzhou. Okay. But...
Welcome, dear guests from the Express. Judge Hanya of the Interrogation. Glad to meet you again. Please allow me to express my gratitude to you again.
Looks like while March 7th and I were clueless, you already...
Even though you and I have met before, we can't show any favoritism under the Ten Lords. This is not a place for ordinary...
Please lead the way.
Please let me activate the mechanism.
Is that all? freezing.
This place is filled with the cold air from the northern peak of the polar delve. Even the toughest long-life species would have a hard time enduring this.
Is that all? Looks good.
Did you hear something just now? Let me check it out. Ugh, what an eyesore. This place is packed with boxes and crates.
These crates.
A few days ago, the Spiritfarers received reports about an IPC. I had a feeling there would be trouble during the war. I heard the Intelligentsia Guild. I caught a glimpse of the mechs and... Well, business first. Strange. I don't remember checking the containment facilities a second time.
Emergency! All wardens prepare for action! Emergency! All wardens prepare for action!
What's happening here? Why are these things moving around? Something is wrong. Guards aren't responding.
Attack detected!
Still the same wall.
This thing is going wild. Just like a border center.
Looks like we're on our own.
Still the same wall.
Let the show begin!
friends?
Indulge yourselves!
But how is this even possible?
It's just like what happened in the art. The Alchemy Commission members examined that these things showing up in the shackling prison can only mean one thing.
A prison break.
And whoever delivered these goods clearly wanted them to...
If these things already started taking action while and to make things worse. And the prisoner they came to visit might be the target. Here we are.
Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Have we arrived already, Your Honor? Shouldn't there be a cage here?
The most notorious felons are locked away in the solitary delves, deep down in the prison. Those delves can't be opened without proper authorization. The blue bird paves the path, and the Stygian lanterns illuminate it. Help me light up these lanterns, and the way to the bottom of the shackling prison will reveal itself. I've given you the diagrams for lighting the lanterns. Please take a look. The path is open. Once we descend to the bottom of the prison, please do not do anything reckless. Inside the delve, behind this door, is the greatest enemy of the Foxians. According to custom, envoys from the Yao Qing visit the Xianzhou Lafu once every century. Even though the Ten Lords Commission sentenced Hulei to the Forest of Swords, suffering every day for the rest of his life, I understand. Unfortunately, for the past 7 centuries, they've had to return disappointed.
If we can use his toxin to create medicine and save an innocent life, it might help balance out some of the sins he's committed. Could you be the key to a cure for the chip?
Once again, the envoys of the Yao Qing will leave disappointed. However, I won't say the same for me and my brothers.
Who's there?
I'm just a humble counselor of the Rhino Hound Pack. You can call me Long Talk.
Wardens, intruders on the lowest level. Send reinforcements.
Nobody will hear you here. At the bottom of the shackling prison. Thank you for opening up the prison for us, Your Honor. We'll take it
No wonder I kept smelling that familiar stench. So it wasn't just my imagination.
We mustn't let these abominations get any closer. There are too many of them.
Once we were inside, we found soldiers failing I suggest you surrender now. Of course, I'll still kill you all. But I promise it'll be swift. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before you leave?
How presumptuous. Die now!
Leave if you can, Mosa.
It's not time yet.
Back. My friends, indulge yourselves!
Since you're already here, why not have a meal before
been a long time. Boy, welcome back.
How many times has your verdant homes?
Oh, great Hule, nemesis of the Foxians. It's been at least
7 centuries. 7 centuries.
I've been commanded to release you from this cursed prison. It is Senja.
Since you have...
My brothers and I will lock down this. The rest of my crew, who are undercover like me. Originally, I intended to carry out the plan tomorrow.
What a reckless plan, you idiot. Even if we manage to get the...
We have no other choice. The angel serving under the... Every one of my crew is ready to... Well then, my lord.
Before we go... Give me...
My lord, you seriously want to don this skin?
You idiot. Greatness means nothing.
As you wish, my lord. No, he's an envoy from the Xianzhou Yaoqing.